Hey, I hope everybody's doing well. I am here in a different space. As you can see, this is actually my hair studio. This is just my office in my hair studio. So anyway, yeah, welcome to my channel, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video, I guess you can say, off of Social Scamfish, one of the programs that I love to watch. And Social Scamfish is it's about catfishing basically, and it's about romance and scams. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos here on YouTube, but I binge watch them all the time. I'm fascinated with this show. Okay, hold on one second. I got my air conditioner on. I'm gonna cut that off because it was hot in here. I had to turn my air on. Let me just pause this for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I had to cut off the air conditioner. So, yeah, like I said, I am here in my hair studio, back in my office area. And I figured I'd come back here and do a reaction video. So, like I said, I binge watch Social Scamfish. And what Social Scamfish does is they help people who are being romance scammed, okay? And there's a lot of that stuff going on. And I'm going to show you guys, behind this is going to be the reaction video. And I might chop this up and this might be my final thoughts to the video. But I just want to say, you know, I understand that people are lonely. And because people are lonely, you know, they find themselves reaching out to other folks or falling into the trap of interacting with people that they don't know. And one thing I've always said is you never meet the real person first off, regardless if it's in person or if it's a virtual relationship, meaning people are always going to give you the best version of themselves at the beginning, which I call the representative, right? So, you know, you got to get past the representative and meet the real person. And when it comes to virtual or an edited lifestyle, which I call virtual lifestyles, edited versions of life, they can prolong that persona for as long as they want to because it's online. So they have time to think, they have time to edit, you know, and say it's not off the cuff. They actually have time to respond to you because it's in writing. They have time to make up a story or make up a lie that seems believable to you because it's not on the spot, right? But when you actually meet someone in person, it's kind of hard when you are face to face and you got to deal with the body language. Okay. So I'm just a big advocate of meeting people in person, having conversations with people in person, and, you know, getting to know someone's energy, their body language, how they respond to you, you know, the tone of voice, you know, those things, you know, and you can tell if somebody's lying. I mean, I know I can tell when somebody's lying. And my thing is, you know, if you got a lie to kick it, we ain't gonna be able to kick it. Just saying. But anyway, so let's check out this video and I will see you guys when it's done. Okay.
Hi, Catfish. My name is Jillian. I'm 42. I work in human services. I have a teenage son and a 20-year-old daughter, and I enjoy spending time with them and being on bodies of water. So whether that be traveling or going to the lake for the weekend, going on the river, that's what I love to do. After working in administration for quite some time, I realized that I couldn't just sit behind a desk anymore. So for the last 11 years, I have been working with domestic violence, sexual assault, people that are dealing with homelessness and foster care group home. And then I helped people get stable housing.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
And then volunteered with child protection.
Between being
So what I'm hearing about this young lady is that she's a very empathetic person. So because she's a very empathetic person, prime victim.
a single mother to her children, volunteering, and working a full-time job, it was tough meeting people in person.
Yeah.
This is when she turned to online dating.
Started online dating just by being lonely. I
Yeah.
saw the little Facebook thing and I was like, hey, let's check it out. That's when this person popped into my messages.
Do he look real to y'all? Seriously, does this guy look like a real person to be responding to her? Not that anything is wrong with this lady. She's an attractive lady, and I'm pretty sure she gets attention. But what I'm saying is, this guy looked a lot younger than her. So the first thing I would have thought was, he is he wants something from me, and it's not my body.
The
It's not
person
my
I
body,
met
baby.
was Evan Nicholson in the military
Oh,
on
Lord.
a mission in
There we go.
Syria. His
There we
wife
go.
had passed away a couple years prior.
wife dead,
He
you in the
was a
military.
very nice person.
The wife is dead. You're in the military. It's like a movie. It's always like a movie script,
It's very attractive.
which makes me believe that, people are looking for, a lot of these people are looking for some excitement. Because this don't sound like real life to me. Everybody got a dead spouse.
The first message was
You don't
about
watch
my
Catfish?
eyes, and nobody had ever sent a message about my eyes. And
You got
it just-
shades
it
on.
caught me off guard.
Ma'am.
So of course I responded. He wanted to just conversate about real life things. It wasn't just, hi, how are you?
Loneliness.
It was
Loneliness does this.
Checking up
Loneliness.
on me, making sure that I was okay, asking about
Loneliness.
my kids. Had I eaten?
She just wants somebody to care about
And
her.
he
That's
shared so much. And as much as it kind of freaked me out that he was giving so much information, at the same time, it was comforting.
Jillian was
Yeah.
so excited she met Evan. He was handsome and a gentleman. The two chatted every day for months about when they were going to meet up in person. But there was a problem.
You look like a model. Wait a minute. Why the fuck is this showing? I got premium. Why the hell? I got premium. Why would they show commercials
It
on?
started with
I
he
got
needed
premium.
to get the software to do the paperwork for
Wait a
his
minute, am I
retirement.
logged in? I need to go back and see if I'm logged in.
That's when he
I got
first
premium.
asked
I'm not
for
supposed
money.
to see commercials.
And as soon as he could do the paperwork for his retirement, then he could come back to the States. Syria was getting really bad. He really needed to get out of there. And I was was thinking this was a good thing, but like now you're asking for
That's
money. I
Don't
don't
do
know
it, babe.
about this. And
Don't do it.
I swear I'll pay it back right away. Like
No,
I don't have
no.
access to my accounts right now
Oh,
because I'm over
Lord.
here. They lock everything up. And all of a
He in
sudden,
He's in the military. So the military takes care of him. What is it that people don't understand about how a military person's life is set up? That's why people go to the military. It's for the advantages of being under the military umbrella. One of them is income, education, housing. The military is going to take care of you while you're in the military. So
they were going on this secret mission, and the chances of them making it back alive were slim to none. He asked for 200, and I think I ended up sending like 50 the first
don't
time.
send him nothing.
And then
why
he
he
asked
sending you money?
for
Ask him
more
for some money.
because they were going on this mission. And he
Can I
said
have some
everybody's
more?
family's sending them money. So
Girl,
the
that sounds like a foreigner right there. Can I have some more? Who the heck? That sounds like a foreigner.
mission was something for the Syrian
I
government.
shouldn't get this worked up
So
about
one
this, but
day,
it works
I
you
woke
up.
up with videos of all
I
these
should not get
tanks
this worked up
getting
about
ready
today's story.
to
but
leave
it
to go on this
bothers me.
mission out on this
Why are
desert.
people so
Like
delusional?
sending these videos of him like coming out of the top of this huge tank.
Girl.
So the whole time I'm just sending these uplifting messages. I hope you're okay. I'm thinking of you.
Okay, hold on. She said that this dude told her that she had beautiful eyes. Her avatar is her little profile picture is her with shades on. So how does he see her eyes through the shades? Because I have not seen a different picture. So I'm confused on the whole you got beautiful eyes things when she's not exposing her eyes, unless there's another picture that we haven't seen.
While he's out on this mission, he sends me this message. And
Am
he
I
had
crazy?
sent a picture who he said was his best friend who got killed in the mission,
Here we go.
laying there.
Oh
on a
God, this
gurney.
is like a damn soap opera.
And he just said something along the lines of,
Jesus Christ.
I'm just heartbroken, like my best friend got killed on this mission.
playing with her,
It's been a
playing with her
really
heart,
bad time.
playing with her
and
emotions.
It's been really hard. Once they got done with this mission, supposedly they found this gold and money that the Syrian government had been looking for. And because they helped them find it, the Syrian government was going to give them each a portion of it. And so he had already told them that I was his.
What? What? Wait a minute. Is this Indiana Jones? What the hell is going on? What is going on? First of all, lady, if he in the military and they find some gold, I'm pretty sure his ranking won't allow him to keep none of that shit. Why would you think this man, girl, this sounds like a whole movie script. This shit does not happen in real life, people. If the military found some gold, that's going to the government, his superior ranking officers are going to take care of all of that. And it's going to go through the hierarchy of whatever it goes through. He ain't going to have shit to do with that. Why would you think that?
Fiance, and it was getting ready to be sent to me.
Oh
and
my
that's
God.
when the real mess
I just
started.
can't believe people are so
He
naive.
says, okay, well,
I
we
can't
have to set up
believe
this
this-
courier
you believe in this
service, and they're
story.
going to send this stuff to your house.
What?
He sends these
Ma'am.
letters and email to me
Ma'am.
saying that it's set up, and as
Why
soon
would
as
you
I
be-
send this money, then it can be sent. So I start the process, and
I
I
can't
start
believe
sending
this.
this money, and of course it's all Bitcoin. I'm working like 60 hours a week already, and everything at this point that I'm making is going into this.
Girl,
I'm
la
doing
la
Cash
la.
App, I'm doing Bitcoin machines, receiving it because we're having to figure out how to get it into Bitcoin to send it. Like one day I went to one of the Bitcoin machines at a gas station by my house, and I had this stack of cash. And
that
these
stack of
people are
cash
just
would've
staring
went
at me. And
Right
he's
in my
on the phone
account.
and
Right in my account. Right in my account. Nigga.
telling me what to do. And
Oh
I'm
my
like freaking
God.
out because I'm like, do you understand? I have this huge stack of cash with me right
Do you understand that this man is lying to you? Do you understand that you are not in an Indiana Jones episode? Do you understand the chain of command? Why would you think a low-ranking person like him is going to have access to a gold bar? Why would you think that where her friends at? Where's this lady's family and friends? Why is she doing this? This upsets me, y'all. Y'all don't understand because this upsets me. I watch these. Okay. This right here upsets me. I'm sorry. Because I just cannot believe that people are so naive. And there are so many bad people out here who will prey on naive people like her. And she means well. She's not doing this, you know, she thinks she's helping this guy. And it's 1,000 stories.
now. Anybody could just snatch
I
it.
can't even watch
Like, I
these
would
shits.
have nothing to protect myself. All he cared about was
Girl.
getting that money in that Bitcoin machine.
Yeah.
And every time we would fight
He don't care nothing about her.
this money.
Get
and
the money in the
fact that
machine,
I
please.
didn't want to be doing this.
Girl, la
This
la.
courier got to Dubai.
Look at this shit.
And then, of course, it couldn't get
All
past
these exotic
customs
places.
without them
Dubai.
opening it. And it couldn't be opened because they
Girl,
didn't
this
claim
is
the
not a
money or the gold
movie.
bars. So then, of
Real
course,
life.
it needed another $7,000. He needs me to send this $7,000 more.
At this point, Jillian became suspicious.
These guys.
She had already sent
I'm glad they out
$15,000
here.
to Evan, and his request for money just
I'm
seemed to
glad they
never
out here.
come to an end.
Okay.
This is when she began to do some research on who exactly she was sending all of this money to.
Okay. I wish you would have been did that before
that
you sent the
day,
money.
I had sent money to who he would call these people agents. And I wasn't able to actually find any of them except one. I had found her on Facebook. I didn't know how she was going to respond. And so I sent her a message and I just said, hey,
Look at this fake
I'm
ass
pretty sure
picture.
you know we've been sending money back and forth. I'm
Look
just
at this fake ass
curious
picture. Look at
why
this picture. That's a stock
you think
photo.
we're sending money back and forth.
That's a stock
She
photo,
said,
man.
well, I'm helping this person.
It turns out that the people that Evan claimed were agents helping him in the war were actually just money mules. As soon as this woman Cindy told Jillian she was
It's
helping
a stock
someone out,
photo.
she dug even further.
That's a
And I
stock
started doing
photo.
reverse search on the pictures, and I found a ton. This guy's everywhere.
He's a model.
He's
a model.
a huge bodybuilder person. He has a couple different businesses. He
No shit.
was in the military. So a lot of what he had said about this person
It's a lie.
was probably true because
then
he
what, it
found
ain't
it
him?
online.
Once Jillian
Yeah, but
found
it
out
ain't
that this
him.
man in these images was not the man she was communicating with, she did some research and immediately knew everything that Evan
Okay, I'm gonna say this. And if there's any ladies out there that are listening, I have been married. I've been married for a long time. I've been married over 23 years. So I'm not out there dating. So it's a lot of things that I'm not familiar with the dating world as of today. But I'm old school. I like to meet people. I like to be there in person to talk to people. I need to see your expression. I need to see your body language. I need to see how you're responding to me in person. Okay? I ain't with all that texting. I'm not with all that video online cyber shit that people are doing. You can meet somebody right in your local area if you're actually open to it. But what I'm seeing a lot of times with these type of videos is like people, and I understand she said that she's busy with her job and this and the other, but you have to open yourself up to meet people in person. Someone online can make themselves out to be anything they want to be. And most people that are online dating, unfortunately, are online dating because they can't meet people in person because there's something the fuck wrong with them. You have no social skills. We call them interpersonal skills. What happened to interpersonal skills? That was something very important to have. Knowing how to interact with another human being. All of this internet, texting, virtual shit is turning people into, they have no interpersonal skills. They don't know how to interact with a person in the flesh, if that makes any sense. They don't know how to have conversations with people. I can strike up a conversation with anybody at any time, anywhere. That is a great skill to have. And it's very easy to do. Now, like I said, I've been married for a long time, so I'm not out here dating. I know it's difficult nowadays. I see it's difficult. Look at what people are. Look at this. Look what people are turning to. They turn into believing an extravagant, made-up story from a total stranger that lives overseas. And that's why all of these people are getting scammed and conned. And they mostly getting scammed and conned. I guarantee you, before we get to, I'm going to skip this story. I won't go to the end because I want to see where he's from. I bet you it's Nigeria somewhere in Africa. I guarantee you. Because Americans are so gullible. You know, we want to believe the hype. And I'm like, everything, you have to work at everything, people. There's no fantasy. This is just reality. Even if you go through all this stupid shit online and all these weird ass stories, you still got to deal with whoever it is in person. Ain't neither one of you has a skill set to be able to deal with one another in person. You know what I'm saying? She probably done been through a lot, so she's vulnerable. She's, lonely. So she believing all this dumb shit. But my thing is, why would you believe that? I'm pretty sure, lady, you could have met somebody at the goddamn service station. You could have met somebody in your local grocery store. You could have met somebody, I don't know, at a freaking community meeting or something. I don't know. But you have people all around you. Why do you need to reach out to people that's got these extravagant lifestyles? Why does that intrigue people? So it don't intrigue you to meet a motherfucker that work at Food Line. He might be a nice guy. He just works at Food Line. You want a nigga that's all the way across. He got to be a bodybuilder. He got to look like this. He got to be, with all this money. He got to. That's why you get what the fuck you getting. Scammed.
Told her was a scam. She confronted him about everything right away.
He came clean. And now at this point, he started FaceTiming me with his real face.
Okay. Look at them curtains. Look at them curtains. If that's let me see. That look like lace curtains. Let me see.
So
most people overseas got lace curtains. Let me see.
This on purpose.
They were on a call together. I snapped a face shot of him. Here's what Evan really looks
I bet
like.
you that's lace. I bet you that's
a
lace
nice
curtains.
Yeah.
That's some lace curtains.
So he admitted it to.
All right, I'm trying out this smoothing.
Why is they showing commercials? I have premium.
Oh my gosh, girl!
I got premium. I shouldn't be seeing commercials.
Look at my waist.
Me, begged for my forgiveness.
Okay,
He had never.
we're gonna skip. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. All right, let's see what's going on with this.
Evan got Julian to care for him by chatting with her every day. He claimed he was being deployed on a top secret mission and then says he needs money for various things. Jillian sent $15,000 to Evan for food, bills, and many other lies he fed her. Jillian then figures out she's in a romance scam and confronts Evan about everything. Phase 2 is something we see a lot when romance scammers' lies come to the light. Evan opens up about how he used the man's photos to scam Jillian and eventually reveals his face, which Jillian was able to provide this screenshot of what Evan actually looks like. He then tells her he's from Nigeria and begs for forgiveness, and even says he'll pay her all of her money back. This is when the wallet comes into play. Another fake profile going by the name of Jonah reaches out to Jillian and tells her that he can get into the wallet that Evan sent her. But he also needed money for various things. Jillian sent $15,000 for a code to unlock the wallet, $10,000 because the amount in the wallet kept growing, $9,000 for a special crypto bank that Jonah claimed she needed to hold all of the crypto. Realistically, these two were working together, and all of this was a bunch of lies. These guys never had intentions of giving Jillian her money back.
They're going to continue to lie to you. They're never going to tell you the truth. Even when they're telling the truth, there's more lies that are coming later on down the road. These are just not people that you want to communicate with or be in contact with.
You just need to cut off ties with them. Girl.
You got into the scam with Evan, thinking that you're helping this guy that was telling you all these horrible things. He was telling you that he was hungry and you were sending money for those things. And then now they give you this wallet.
That's my, I'm most excited about just being able to just get rid of this phone and be done.
How do you feel about blocking this guy?
So excited. I would have done it a long time ago, but I didn't feel comfortable doing it until I knew. Not necessarily who he was, but just if that was other people's money.
You don't need to worry about them anymore.
I'm relieved. I'm relieved. I'm sad.
Why am I so? I mean, they so calm about it, but I'm
a lot of personal relationships in my life.
I'm freaking out.
I'm not sad about
Girl,
the men.
I'm sad. I'm
because
sorry. I wish I could have been your friend.
It wasn't real.
Good. Well, now you can focus on real relationships.
A real person.
With real?
Someone that's real.
Yeah. I appreciate you reaching out to us. Thank you for even trusting us to look into this. Thank you.
Okay. So we see what happened with Miss Jillian. And I have to say once again, we all want, this great life, this, we see all of this extravagant stuff on the internet, people taking trips, they being wined and dined and romanced and all these things. That's not, I'm not saying people don't do that. I'm pretty sure people do. But what you don't see is what's really going on. After they take that picture, you don't know what's happening after the photo. You don't know what's happening after the video. You don't know what's happening during the vacation. People have edited lives online. They can edit their life online. So, when you're comparing your life to an edited life, your life is going to always look subpar. It's going to always look, worse than it actually is. And you're going to always be wanting something better. And I'm not saying that you can't have it, but you have to be realistic, though. You know what I'm saying? Why your Mr. Right can't be right around the corner? Why your Mr. Right got to be this person that's a bodybuilder in the in the army, and he's fighting for his country, and this grandiose story? Why does it have to be that? What is wrong with people? What's wrong with living? What's wrong with living a average life? What's wrong with it? I mean, I really want to know. Y'all let me know, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with wanting more. But what's wrong with having an average life? Is it that bad? I know sometimes you want some excitement. I know sometimes as a woman, you want to be wined and dined and wooed and all that stuff. Girl, I get it. And you deserve to have that. But you have to understand that sometimes you're paying a price for certain things. So if you're going to get wined and dined and wooed all the time, you might be getting wined and dined and wooed by somebody who's an excessive cheater. Because that's what he does. He wines and dines you and everybody else. So you're going to pay for that. There's no perfect person out here, is what I'm saying. There's going to be some flaws with that person. You just got to figure out, what is your line that you won't allow anybody to cross. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their limits, and everybody got their line, and they say, that you don't do the line there. Now that I can't do. But let's be realistic, though. We can't, live in this fantasy world and always want things to be, like a fairy tale, That's just not realistic. Some people, it's okay to have an average job with an average house and an average car, and I think it's okay. I mean, I don't like drama. I just like to watch it. I don't like drama. So I'm one of those people that I'm like, I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm from a different generation, so not that I don't want things, and not that I don't, I aspire to have nice things and, have nice experiences, but I'm a realistic type person. So I just know that the grass ain't always greener on the other side. And sometimes in order for you to have certain things, you're going to give up certain things. What is it that you're trying to give up? Because lady, if you really think that you're going to be with a man who is a bodybuilder, and look like he looked and got all these nice things going on that sound like a fairy tale, what is it about you that stands out that makes him want to be with you? And I'm not knocking her. I'm just being honest about it. He said your eyes was beautiful, and he didn't even see your eyes. I saw sunshades. He didn't see your eyes. And my thing is, if you're going to get that, you're going to get a con artist. Even if he was real and it really was this dude, he might have been gay. You know what I'm saying? On the down low or some stuff like that. Or, an excessive cheater. He had his vice. It was something going on with this man. Even if he happened to be real. He would have bought you would have not just got the good side, you would have got the entire man. Okay, meaning the good side and the other side to make the full man. Just saying, Miss Jillian. So, you know, if she ever runs across this video, I'm sorry this happened to you, Miss Jillian. I wish you happiness. I wish you good energy. I wish you prosperity. And I definitely wish you love, because it seems like that you are lonely and you were looking for love. And I'm sorry this happened to you, because you seem like a very nice lady and a very empathetic lady. And unfortunately, there are people out here who prey on, you know, someone with those traits, because, you know, they know that it's easy to get into your heart. Okay. But don't let your heart get hardened by somebody like this. Just use this as a learning lesson. And now that you know these sides, I'm sorry about the money loss, because that's a big money loss. But you could have lost way, way more had this went on any longer. So please, you know, hopefully you've learned a lot from this and you are very cautious on your next experience. And I'm hoping that you meet somebody in person. Okay? I hope you meet somebody in person, because, girl, listen, if you was my friend, girl, I will hook you up. I will hook you up. I will do your hair. I will do your makeup. We would go shopping. You wouldn't have a problem. You would meet somebody immediately, honey. Okay? Because ain't nothing wrong with you at all. At all. Okay? You just got lifing, and you just don't have probably have a lot of time to spend on you, which is what you need to do. Spend some Julian time with Jillian. Take care of her. Okay? All right, Miss Jillian, I hope that you're doing well, and I wish you success, happiness, and a very prosperous life. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of this subject, but that goes for the rest of you guys. I wish people were more, I wish people really, really were more interested in actually interacting with people in person instead of over the internet so much. You know what I'm saying? We got to start talking to each other again in person. So if y'all happen to meet somebody online and they don't want to meet you in person, first of all, I don't even think it's a good idea to be talking to somebody who lives in another state, let alone another country. That's just not going to work. Okay? So, you know, just try to meet that person in person and try not to prolong the virtual relationship. Okay? Try to push it along where y'all can meet each other and you can kind of see the body language and see if that person is lying to you. Because guess what? You're meeting their representative. You're not meeting the real person. It's time to meet the real person. Okay? All right. I'm going to get out of here. I am in my hair studio. I'm in here recording videos, testing this software out. So, yeah. So I need to figure out how all this works. But I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.